Hey, gang. I thought I would review this fairly new guitar of mine. It's a Chapman ML2. It's got some different features than other guitars do, and some things I like a lot. So I thought I'd show them to you. So what I'll do is I'll show you the features, and then we'll demo it. A number of the different sounds you can get out of this, because there are lots of different configurations that you can use. All right. Well, we'll see in just a second. All right, gang, let me show you some of the basic features, and then we'll get into some of the other ones right away. First of all, it obviously looks like, from a distance, a Les Paul style guitar. And in fact, that's how I came to this. I wanted a Les Paul style guitar with a feature I'm going to talk about in just a second. 3 on a side, tuning pegs, obviously 6 strings, toggle switch with 2 pickups, humbuckers, but it's also, as we'll find out, it's coil split, so you get some versatility there. Tune-o-matic bridge, stop tailpiece. All right. Similarities kind of stop there. Everything else is quite different on this guitar, and I'm going to show you what it is, and I'll talk to that. All right, so first of all, let's talk the neck. The neck has 24, not 22 frets. So that's an interesting change. It's ebony fretboard, which is nice, and a little bit different. It's a little bit, I don't know, I like the feel of it. And it's also got an incredible rounded fretboard, so it feels very broken in, this guitar. Similar to like a Fender American Standard Strat. It's going to have a rolled fingerboard, so it feels very comfortable right off the bat. Okay, now let's talk about the really cool things about this neck before we go on to some of the other things. All right, so it's got 24 frets. To a certain extent, you're like, yeah, it's a Les Paul. That's kind of still problematic. Well, here's why it's not. So we're going to turn this over. Maple neck in the back. Check out this neck joint. I mean, it's an incredible neck joint right there. So you can really it's easy to get up here. Additionally, the body has these cutouts, as you see right there, and similar to PRS, and one also right there. So it's very easy to get up here all the way to the 24th fret, which is kind of nice, I would say. All right, so we got ebony fretboard, 24 frets, incredible access, and it's a satin finish. I didn't tell you, it has a volute as well, which is kind of nice. I should say this is an Indonesian guitar. I got it for about $350 used. I think they retail about $500 right now, which is the middle of October 2019, at least in the United States. That's what they retail for. So that's that. Okay, so let's talk about now the body. So the thing that I really liked about it, and the reason why I found this, is not the neck, which is a huge surprise and pleasant one at that. It's the weight of this guitar. This is a 6.5-pound guitar. It is not an 11-pound behemoth, which my back can just no longer take. Here's why. So check it out. It is a thin body. Okay, so it's not a super thick body. I love this sort of natural binding, which is pretty cool. And then look how it's contoured. See how it's contoured there? And that's in the back as well. It has a tummy cut, and it's just a very comfortable guitar to play. So to me, that's an excellent feature. Let's talk just a little bit about the pickups. Oh, I should say the scale also is good. This has the PRS scale. Clearly, this is a lot like a PRS sort of guitar. It has a PRS scale of 25 inches. So the Gibsons have 24 3/4. Fenders have 25.5. This has a 25. So it's right in between those two, or it's in between those two, and which I find very comfortable scale to play. It gives you reasonable control over these hot upper frets. They're spaced out enough, and you can, I guess if you're into heavier stuff, you can tune down the E string more easily. I'm not so into that, so it doesn't matter so much for me, that one, but the rest is fine. Comfortable bends. This rounded fretboard, just super nice to play. All right, anyway, let's get into some of the sounds. Now, I find that these pickups are sort of vintage sounding, and so let's kind of go through them. This is the neck pickup with a humbucker. Okay, so let's. Now I'm playing on this on a just clean, completely, no effects at all. So let's hear how that sounds. So that's how that sounds. Let's now split the coils. So now I'm playing out of the neck with the coil split on. Let's hear how that sounds. Play them all clean right now. Okay, so a little bit thinner sound. So you can play that kind of stuff. Sounds good. All right, let's go to the middle position. So this is the middle position, both of these on. This is the full humbucker. Here we go. So let's play the same lick. The little blues thing. All right, let's now split the coils. Here we go. All right, so kind of a nice sound. All right, let's go to the bridge. Here we go. All right, and split the coils. So it's got those thin sounds, which is kind of good, you know, for the funkier stuff. You know, or... All right, so it's got those thin sounds and those thicker sounds. All right, so let's stop here just a second. I'll play some of the overdriven sounds just a little bit. Okay, so this is the overdriven with sort of a moderate crunch. I'm playing off of the bridge pickup. And yeah, I'm playing off of the bridge pickup. This is the full humbucker. Okay, and here's the coil split. Okay, let's play the middle position, humbucker. And split. And the bridge position, humbucker. And split. So clearly it has enough juice to do sort of some big time leads if you want. And but I like particularly the coil splits, and I like how this sounds clean too. It's a nice sounding guitar. All right. So, in conclusion, I don't find anything's terrible. I mean, even from the tuning pegs, they're pretty darn good. Workmanship on the frets was really good, and I really enjoy the different sorts of styles and the ability to really get up here on a Les Paul and not break my back all the time. So it's pretty nice that way. All right, so thanks, Rob. I really appreciate this. Send me a guitar to send me a guitar to review. I'm happy to review any of your other guitars. All right, we'll send you out with just kind of a groove that we'll play on, and check it out if you want. But whatever. All right, we'll see you on down the road.